Sketchies! Welcome to my video. I have an important announcement to make. Last week, my channel turned 1 year old! So today, I'm going to take you back where it all started and recreate my very first drawing on this channel to celebrate this special day. So let's get right into it. So my plan for today is to recreate my very first drawing. And I vowed to myself that I wouldn't use any references for this drawing. And I didn't keep my promise, but more on that later. I just realized something. You guys don't even know what the drawing is about. So my idea at the time was to make 3 fruit girls, a lemon girl, a strawberry girl, and a blueberry girl. So I started sketching out with my pencil, and I'm trying to recreate the drawing as much as possible, but also input my skill that I have today. One thing that I enjoy about this drawing is the pose that I chose. I think it's so cute, and it gives the girl character. You just self-approve. So I love the clothing that I gave for the lemon girl, but it's kind of boring, and I wanted to change it up a bit, but I just don't know what to change. I was trying to figure out what I could change, but nothing came up on my mind. Like, what should I change? Should I change the shorts? Should I change the shirt? Should I change the girl's hairstyle? I don't know. What should I change? But more on that later. Let's focus on what we're doing now. So I was continuing sketching out the legs, and I wanted to change it up a little bit because I made the girl look fat because her legs were so big that I just wanted to erase it all over again and do it again. But I ended up changing it, and it looks better now. I also tried to make these shoulders, which I made them look way too wide until I fixed it. And now I made the sleeves. I thought the sleeves are super cute, but I still thought that, I think I know what the problem with these clothing is that it's way too tight. I think there has to be more shape. So I decided to make the sleeves of the shirt a bit more puffy so it can look better. And I thought that gave it an amazing touch. Instead of making my girl look like a naked mannequin, I finally made her look like an actual human. Yay! I also decided to make the shorts a bit more baggy to make it look better. And the shirt to kind of have like a little puffiness around the waist to make it look flowy, you know? And oh, guys, one of my favorite parts of this drawing was the bangs. I thought the bangs were so cute. I love how I decided to make them a lot more flowy. And that's one of the most improvements that I think I've made. The hair. I think I've improved a lot on the hair. And I'm really proud of myself. Okay, do you guys want to hear a fun fact about me? Well, this one is kind of personal, but I'll tell you anyways. So, I was a little kid, like everyone else has been, and we all wore diapers. Let's all admit that. And I had this thing that I used to do when I was a child that I used to, even though I was with diapers, I didn't need to be embarrassed about anything. I used to be embarrassed of pooping in public. And that sounds a bit gross, but I used to go behind this red chair that we used to have in our living room, and I used to poop behind there because I was embarrassed. And my mom thought it was really funny. My whole family thought it was funny. And I also think it's funny, except for my sister, because she was bald and she didn't remember anything. Okay, so we just finished the lemon girl, and I thought she looked adorable, but now it's time to move on to the blueberry girl. And spoiler alert, I had a lot. When I mean a lot, I had so much of a brain fart with this girl that I couldn't even draw her correctly. But for now, everything was smooth and sailing. I was drawing the bangs and the hair, which is my favorite part to draw, I think. So this is where things start getting crazy. I wasn't being able to make the girl looking to the side, so I decided to make her looking forwards. And that's how the original drawing was. But I was intending on making her to look to the side to make her do a cute pose, but I wasn't able to do that. So we had to improvise. And like I usually would, I would start making the bangs just like I used to with my old drawings. I didn't get that right, so I started over. What am I doing? Why am I making your hair look like a brick? Uh-oh. Let's try again. Let's continue. I don't like it. I just don't like it. There's something wrong with it. This doesn't look right. You know, maybe I'm just tired. I think I need a rest. Let's finish this tomorrow. Day 2! Okay, you guys might be wondering, why did I decide to do the rest of the drawing the next day? Well, sometimes we artists have art block, and that means that on a certain day, we just get frazzled and we can't complete the drawing. So it's always good to start the next day fresh and ready to go. So that's what I decided to do today, and I think I know exactly what to do now. So I decided to erase everything and just start again. So what I decided to do is to remake the girl again and just start from scratch. So I restarted with the bangs and I still don't like it. So I decided to do it to the side and see how that goes. I remaked everything all over again. After this, I started getting a rhythm. And now that I wasn't being able to do the original one, I decided to make a whole new Blueberry Girl with a whole new style. I know it's unfortunate. I wanted to remake how I used to do it, but it just wasn't working out. And also, the style was weird and the hair was also weird, so I just decided to make everything new from scratch. So I decided to make a romper that would lean off to the side. And I thought that was a super cute idea, so I continued with it. Well, this romper idea wasn't really my idea, so let me explain. I didn't know really what to do with this girl, so I just had to look for a reference. Sometimes when we don't know what to do, it's good to look for references to give us ideas. And that really made me sad because it doesn't really show my talent when you get references sometimes, but it's sometimes needed, so I had to do it with this drawing. And the Blueberry Girl is finished. Finally. And now for the Strawberry Girl. I started by making her face as usual. I also decided to make this cute pose that I decided to make her leg to the side and with her hand in the air like as if she's trying to fly. I don't know, I just thought of that. And now for the dress. I really love this dress that I drew. I decided to make it more flowy at the end with some cute edges at the end and at the top of the dress. And now for the hair. I decided to keep the hair original just like I did. I thought the headband was such a cute idea, and I decided to make the hair a bit more full to make it look better than the original because I noticed that in my old drawings I normally make the hair a bit flat, so I decided to make it more full this time. For the face, I decided to keep it simple. I wanted to make one eye blinking and the other open with her eyebrow kind of looking a bit sassy, you know? I guess that's how you can put it. And we are done sketching! Woohoo! Okay, so I love this marker set. It is the 104 Ohuhu marker set. And it has so many cute colors, and I use this marker set all the time in my drawings. And today we will be picking out some interesting colors for them that I thought would fit the drawing. Alright, let's begin. I'm starting with this Barely Blush, which is a light skin color, and I am going to use it on my lemon girl. For me, I always start with the lightest color. Then I blend in with some blush and darker shades of beige to go on top to make some nice shading, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So I am using the pastel blush, which is a bit darker than the Barely Blush. So I am using it on every crease that I think would normally have a shadow on a human, and I'm using it on my drawing. Now for the clothing, which is my favorite part of this drawing because that's what proves that she is a lemon girl.
Well, duh, of course it's proving she's a lemon girl.
I am starting to draw the lemon. Then I will head on to the clothing and the shirt. One thing that changed from my old drawing is that I have a lot better markers now. Back then, I had really bad markers that weren't good for anything. I bought them at the dollar store for like $2, and now I finally have Supreme Ohuhu markers that are perfect for drawing and perfect for shading. And my art's also improved. At least I think so. And just like in my first ever video, I put a pretty yellow outline on the drawing. Ooh, this is giving me nostalgia. Okay, now for the blueberry girl. Now that I'm going to basically do the same thing with the skin, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit.
A few moments later.
And we're done with the skin. Now let's move on to the hair. This is the part where I thought I basically kind of ruined the blueberry girl. And yes, I still had problems. I thought I made the hair way too yellow. But I ended up getting used to it and I thought it looked nice. So I guess that's all that matters. I thought the jeans of this girl turned out so cute. I love it so much. And even though I had a lot of trouble with this one and I made a brand new version of the blueberry girl, I still think it's a perfect asset to the drawing. And I think it looks even better than my original one. Now for the strawberry girl. This one has always been my favorite and always will be my favorite. I just don't know why I love this one so much. I guess it reminds me of strawberry shortcake. That must be that. So to be different, I decided to make the eyes green instead of blue. If you made it this far without skipping or fast forwarding, comment this emoji below. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite girl that I drew today? And there you have it, my first ever drawing recreated a year later. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time.